So now it's time for lesson 1B. I know for lesson 1A, I went over the whole piano and I talked about how to read some basic sheet music. So for lesson 1B, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm actually going to be focusing on sheet music again. And I know that some of you are impatient to start learning melodies and your favorite songs right away. It's important to learn how to read sheet music first. The ability to read sheet music, okay, in learning piano is like having a car versus just walking if you don't know how to read sheet music. Okay, that's how much of a difference having the ability to read sheet music makes. So we're gonna spend lesson 1B to go over more details about reading sheet music and to get you more comfortable with looking at the sheet music and being able to play on the piano what the sheet music is telling you to play. Okay, let's begin. So now it's time for lesson 1B. We'll actually be doing the same sequence as before, but in a darker version. So before it was, and now we have this new note called E flat, okay? This symbol right here is called a flat. It's called accidental. And what it does, it modifies this note, which is an E, right? So without this flat sign, okay, if we just have this, then it's E by itself. But once we have this symbol here, it becomes a flat. So you go down 1/2 step, okay, to this black note right here. This is very important because basically any key can be modulated, okay? Like D, if the flat was on D, like here, okay, then you will play this because you will modify D to this. Okay, same with G. If you put a flat on G, then it modulate to this note right here, okay? So it's always 1/2 step down. Now what happens if you do one flat on F? It actually becomes an E. Okay, that's how reading sheet music works. All right, so now let's go ahead and play E flat. So instead of playing E, play E flat. Okay, and same thing with the left hand. Okay, and now both hands together, same as before. Okay, and now same as before, go up 1 octave with the right hand, go down 1 octave with the left hand. Okay, do the exact same thing, but go up 1 more octave with the right hand and go down 1 more octave with the left hand. Okay, so now you get a sense of how to play the darker version of that melody. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you guys the next accidental to know, which is the sharp, right? So the sharp is the opposite of the flat. The flat will make the note go down by 1/2 step, but the sharp will make the note go up by 1/2 step. So when we have an F and we put this sharp sign, which is like a Roman numeral number sign, right? We go to this note. So notice how this note is in between F and G. So if you put a flat on G, like right here, and if you put the sharp, right, on the F, it's the same note. That's the thing about sheet music notation, is that there are multiple ways to show you the same note. And composers will use them in different ways in their pieces based on what makes the most sense, okay? And you're gonna learn what makes sense as you learn more music theory. Now we're gonna play with both E flat and with F sharp, okay? So do it with the right hand first. Okay, and then with the left hand. Okay, so notice how this gives this sequence a little bit of an Arabic sound. Okay, so now we're going to do both hands together. Okay, and then once again, move your right hand up to this next C over here. Move your left hand down to this C over here. Okay, and then move this right hand up again to this C over here. Okay, and move this left hand down. So now you guys can see that sheet music is basically written the same way for all of these different octaves. So going up and going down the piano. And the only thing that's modifying the notes is these accidentals, which are either flat or sharp. So in the next lesson, we're gonna go over our first melody, which is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, cool.